Tony D and Little Joan in the background. Very tired after walkies. This is a screenwriter's rant for Go West, a comedy western. I think feels like another improv group like Broken Lizard. Not them, but somebody else. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 11. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free from JK Studios. They had a couple of bits that made me chuckle in this. This is the cursed widow, and everybody's afraid of her because she's cursed. And when her husband dies, she gets a letter that her daughter's getting married at 15. Here she is, mourning. And she decides to go west to stop the wedding. This is the apothecary person, and I'm not sure who he is, a friend of hers. So she decides to go west to stop the wedding. This is her friend who is, I think, constantly trying to die, and the world's not cooperating. So they acquire this wagon, and they decide to go west. From the original cast of Studio C. I'm not familiar with those guys. Are they funny? I mean, it didn't look too bad. So it's obviously low budget because, they've got just enough costuming kind of to pull this off. And I guess they had access to just enough buildings and props. So that sign doesn't look very very Western, but okay. Welcome to Idaho, ye be warned. So there looks like there's some running gags, partly about dysentery and the Oregon Trail. I mean, it looks kind of crazy enough. I mean, at least they're going big. Narrated by Sean Astin for some reason. I will say that they're going big. And in comedy, as I've always said, you got to go big. I mean, you got to go big or go home. And they're trying, and some of it gave me a chuckle. So, I don't know. I think it could do a lot worse. Only in theaters, July 19th. I suspect this is not going to be in theaters too long, but I think it's probably going to get an art house distribution. Maybe they get lucky and it snowballs into something big. Starring and written by Adam Berg, Whitney Call. Yeah, it feels very much like a comedy group. Adam Berg, Whitney Call, Mallory Everton, Jason Gray, Stacey Harkey, Natalie Madsen. I wonder if she's related to what's his name? Oh, I can't think the Madsen who's famous. I can't think of his first name. Stephen Meek, Matt Meese, James Perry, Jeremy Warner, with the narrator Sean Astin being your big name. Directed by Jeremy Warner and Stephen Meek. All right. So yeah, I would see this. Let's see. To bring Go West near a theater near you, visit jkstudios.com/Go West. So they're trying to get bigger distribution. I mean, we need more comedies. There's not a lot of straight. I mean, this is straight up comedy. This is comedy. This is like Airplane level of comedy. At least that's what I think they're going for. I don't want to oversell it, because when you oversell comedy, then people go, this was lame. I think it's fine. I don't think it's Airplane, a level of gags. It wasn't like glang, 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 gag, 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 glang, glang, glang. I don't know. It gave me a chuckle. So I would see it. I'd be more inclined to see it on VOD. Would I go to the theaters? Maybe. This would be a good first date movie. First date movie. It's just a stupid comedy. Neither one of you know anything about it. And if it's good, you laugh. It's a nice, light, movie. And then you go out afterwards. And if it's bad, then you go to afterwards and talk about how bad it was. So either way, it's a win-win, I think. Maybe second date. I'm not sure what's happening there. So yeah, I wish you well. That's pretty funny. I wish you well with the movie. It looks interesting. This character looks. I mean, the characters look interesting. Let's see. We got we got some more data here from the original cast of Studio C. The movie Go West premieres only in theaters July 19th. Pre-sale starts June 30th. Okay. Go West tells the story of two sisters traveling. Oh, they're sisters. On the dangerous Oregon Trail, meeting hilarious characters and encountering crazy obstacles along the way. And they're going to make jokes about the Oregon Trail. You have died of dysentery. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Go West. And that's it for me. Tony D. Oh, I got to do the 3-act breakdown. Let's see. First act, they decide that, or she loses her husband, and she's the cursed widow. She gets a letter about her daughter getting married at age 15. And along with her sister and their friend who's into her, they decide to go out west and to stop the wedding. So they go out there. Most of the second act is about them traveling out there. And I guess they make it. There's no scenes. I think their male friend dies. Either that or is captured by Indians. Maybe shows up at the end because she's pulling the wagon by that point in the movie. She's constantly, I think, claiming she's going to die but can't. I think she's kind of hoping she dies because she's always sick, but then doesn't. I think he's the one who dies. And then I don't know. This is an English guy who seems out of place, but like technically is okay in this. And then for some reason the apothecary person follows them out there along with this like early 1900s health conscious guy. And I'm going to assume like most of the third act is about stopping the wedding, I guess. Or I don't know. There might even be a song at the end of this thing. I'm not sure. It looks like there might be a musical number. Yeah. So I don't know. What I don't know what happens here. That looks like their friend. Maybe his character dies, but then he comes back as the mime, as a different character. I mean, that's something that could happen. Does she stop the wedding? I don't know. It doesn't really matter as long as it's funny. I think it got potential here. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. You got to check Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble because I'm definitely going to be kicked off of this stupid channel. I know I just know it. I have a sneaking suspicion I will be kicked off. So please get on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble where I will continue to do. I do 4 videos a day. 4 videos. It's a lot for me and a little dog. So check it out. We'll see you tomorrow.